Hello and welcome. I am Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's play some Wealth of Nations for Europa Universalis IV. Very excited to start this off. The patch just came out today. I got all of the DLC, all everything. It says I don't have national monuments too, but I bought the special version of the game and I do have that. I don't know why it says that, but anyway, this is going to be the Purple Phoenix campaign, as we're going to call it. Purple Phoenix, as many of you may know, is the one of the DLCs for the game that enables some flavor type stuff for Byzantium, and I think it's going to be a very challenging start. I don't know if we'll succeed, but what I wanted to do is I wanted to be involved in some of the major trade nodes in the game, since this is a DLC or a patch that focuses very heavily on trade. But I've already played Venice, and I don't want to play as like Castile or Portugal or something, so we played the Ottomans. Let's play as Byzantium and see how well we can do. It's a very challenging start. Looks like they've added in a number of new starts, which is kind of cool. I don't remember seeing the War of the League of Cambrai. Interesting. So that's cool. We'll turn on Iron Man mode because why not? Random New World? Sure. Why not? You can do that with Iron Man, right? I think you can. Okay, great. And then we're going to go in here and we're going to pick out Byzantium. Weak little itty-bitty tiny 3-province Byzantium. Nice. So we're independent. Difficulty is considered to be quite hard. We get advisor cost reduction, extra tolerance of the faith, of the true faith, and then our regular ideas are reduce mercenary cost, increase national manpower, goods produced nationally goes up, national tax modifier 10%, stability cost reduction, global trade power, discipline, and missionary strength +3, and then when we cap it all off we get yearly prestige +2. So obviously the biggest challenge to this, we'll call it Purple Phoenix. Phoenix. Yeah, I think that's how you spell it. Close enough, right? So there are a lot of changes to this. They've just like completely overhauled the game, basically. It's like it's going through its phases of evolution. Some of the most notable changes to the game, I think, are the way that goods produced works. And when you first load the game up, it doesn't really look any different, but notice how, so we have a base tax 9 province here, and goods produced gets multiplied by our provincial tax income. It's 0.2 times the base tax. So this province makes a lot of goods. It makes grain, which is unfortunate, but it makes 1.95 goods produced. So 1.8, and then trading by a merchant republic nearby, and then the fact that there's a city apparently. But you take a province like, say, with 5 base tax, and its goods produces much less. And if we find provinces that only have like 1 base tax, there should be some up here, right? I guess a lot of these are 2. Here's one. Goods produced 0.3. It's very, very low. So it used to be that all provinces would make about the same amount. And as base tax would go up, they'd gain like 1% per base tax. So it's a big change. So let's look at some of the new things first and dive right in. So we have a new alert telling us that we have too few rivals. We have to set rivals now. And rivals work as part of this new power projection thing, which we'll talk about soon. So first off, we're going to select both rivals that we're allowed to have. We have the Ottomans. We're going to pick them, and we're going to pick Venice because they're the only options, and we want as much power projection as possible. So you get bonuses for having power projection. Notice we get global trade power increase, morale of armies, morale of navies, fort defense, legitimacy, and then if we can get up to 25, we get an extra leader without upkeep, and if we get up to 50, we gain 1 monarch point for each category every month. So that's an extra 12 points per year, 36 total. It's a lot. We're a 555 right now. Our character's a 222. He's really bad. Let's see what we can get. We can get a treasurer. We're gonna, can we even afford advisors? We only make 2 ducats a month. We're so poor. So the challenge here is that the Ottomans have ambitions to kill us, and they have a mission usually to consume Byzantium. So what we're going to need to do is become friends with whoever the Ottomans is enemies with. They are enemies with the Mamluks. The Mamluks are a different religious group, but who knows? Maybe we can become buddies and get involved in their war. And just like make friends with them, and then when the Ottomans declare on them, we enforce peace, and we force ourselves in and just try to hold back the Ottomans so that they can't consume us. So let's see, we only have 2 diplomats to start. The other natural ally I think that we might have would be Hungary. They are Catholic, but there's a chance, maybe, we could become friends. They don't want a royal marriage with us. They don't want an alliance with us. Their opinion of us is too low. But let's improve relations with them, and let's improve relations with the Mamluks. We do start off with a single vassal, Athens, which I'm not sure how long it'll take till we can annex. 1454. So in 9 years we're allowed to annex them. Now, annexation is totally different now as well. It now costs diplomacy points. It's rather expensive as far as diplomacy points go. It's 15 diplomacy points per base tax. So this one province is 5 base tax. It's going to cost 75 diplomacy points to consume them. But the trade-off is that it's much faster. Once you have spent 15 diplomacy points per month, it's just a monthly drain on your diplomacy points, you will consume them. So it'll actually happen very quickly after we've done the 10 years of having them as a vassal. Alright, so we have missions. Improve our prestige, gain some stability, incorporate Athens. Well, that's 9 years away. Save the Greek people in Epirus. Well, I don't think we're going to be able to take on the Ottomans just yet. I don't think that's a good idea. But some prestige would be nice. Let's try for that. It's unlikely, but we'll try. Okay, what else can we talk about that's new and different and fun? Apparently it's very difficult to select boats when there is an army there. You need to, like, not be here. There we go. So, we don't have any leaders available right now. That's fine. We have just a single trade ship, or light ship, 4 galleys, 4 transports. So we do have Constantinople, which is 9 base tax in the beginning of the game. It's got fantastic trade power. That's like the only thing that we've got going for us. And one of the things that I really kind of was excited about with this start is that it's more of a trade-focused type start, assuming you survive the Ottomans. So what's new in the patch is we have this privateer mission thing. Send a fleet on a privateer mission will send it under a pirate flag to steal trade power from other nations in a trade node. And the advantage to it is that you can send them pretty much anywhere, I believe within range. I mean, they've got to be within your trade range, but you don't have to, like, let's say I wanted to send trade ships over to here, and I wanted maybe to collect from trade here. Well, you suffer a penalty from collecting from trade outside your capital or outside of your primary node, but if you send the pirate ships there, then you don't have that penalty, and then it just shows up here under spoils of war. So it allows you to steal money. Unfortunately, it does give them the opportunity to come attack you. It's kind of like an unprovoked type thing. Like, you're stealing their money, so you can easily see who's supporting the pirates that are happening, and you can get a casus belli against them for that. But the other advantage is that they get a 50% boost to their trade power. So they're better at being a pirate than they are at being a regular ship. But for now, I think that we're not really going to be going for big fancy nodes. There's not a huge amount of money elsewhere. I mean, unless maybe. I mean, maybe it would make sense. 6.2 ducats there, 3.7 here. There's a number of new changes that are really nice. Like right here, you can see that percent in the comma, or sorry, in the parentheses. That's how much percentage of the trade power we have in the node. It's so useful to be able to see that from this screen. Oh, and then also this thing. Amazing! This is so cool. So you have the normal land units, and they've split it now so that it's land units and then naval units. Instead of having to scroll down on the list, you can see what's in production. That's all fine. Buildings, I love this. You can filter by type. So if you only want to make buildings that cost a certain type, you just click on that, and then that's all that's going to show up. It's so cool. That's awesome. You can also make core by looking at the map, which is nice. You can send missionaries by map. You can do harsh treatment and change culture by map. Very cool stuff. So our leader is 51 with a 222. The heir is a 322. I'm kind of maybe tempted to let him become a commander, so we might get him dead soon. Maybe we even try to kill the heir so that we can get a better heir. He's very substandard. We could make him into a commander. There's a chance that we would lose stability if he dies, but let's try it. He's a 1-2-1-2. Not bad, actually. We'll put him in charge. It makes him more likely to die. Just being in charge of an army increases the event, like, chances that he could die. Let's actually unpause the game. Why don't we actually do that? It's a great idea, right? Right, so the Navy, we're going to have protect trade. I think it makes sense to me to protect trade in Crimea, probably, or in Alexandria. Alexandria has more money, and it leads into this node. It's one of the two. I don't think it makes sense to send privateers, do you? What do you think? Let's go. We'll try it. We'll send them to Venice. See what happens. Send our navy off to Venice. But I do want to transfer trade power here. The guy that's in Ragusa, for some reason it starts off having us collect there. I don't think that makes much sense. Instead, we'll have him send more money from the Mamluks up to us. So, how are we going to get out of the tricky position that we're in? What's this -1 mean? Ottomans have been discovered fabricating a claim on Constantinople. That's not good. Factions in the imperial court have recently come out strongly in favor of a more diplomatic approach and insist upon a greater imperial focus on resolving things peacefully. Awesome. So we already have 2 power projection. That's cool. Also, depending on your privateer efficiency, there are ideas and stuff that can modify this. Piracy might be more advantageous to you. And there's this whole policies system. So when you unlock multiple idea groups, you have the ability to enact policies, which cost monarch points to maintain, but they give you bonuses, which are really cool. We'll get to them eventually. For now, I want to see how much money we're making by pirating. We're making 9 ducats by pirating Venice. Sorry, 0.09 ducats a month to do piracy in Venice. And then when you see this node, you can see that the pirates, not just us, anyone that's contributed pirates or privateers is going to do this, and then we get like 40% of the money that they make. I think that's the number, 40%, yep. But we share that with anyone else doing piracy, so I think it might make more sense to just protect trade in Alexandria. I think you have to have some big fleets or something to make it worthwhile. So how are we doing on boats? We have been warned not to go to war with any countries. Okay. Well, thanks there, Ottomans. How are we going to win? We need to make more money. We need to form alliances. Okay, the -1, now the +4. Oh, that's our actual opinion with them. Cool. That is so useful. That is really useful to have that on that map. Sweet. I love interface improvements. They are just like my favorite thing in the world. So Ottomans has no possible rivals because they're too strong, apparently. So the weaker countries like us get the ability to rival bigger countries and build up our power projection, but since they don't have any nearby people that are large enough for them to rival, they can't do it. Either being too strong or too weak compared to your neighbors. I don't think that the Ottomans are really a good pick for us, but I wonder if it makes sense to build one more. Go over the force limit by 1. I think we'll make more money by having done that. This will be where we add in policies. So we will need friends in high places. Hungary, do you want to become my friend yet? -21 reasons. They're neutral. They don't think we're very strong. They don't like the fact that we're a different religion. Well, religion is going to be a little bit tricky. We're Orthodox. Georgia is the only other one nearby. They might become our friends. -9 reasons. They're neutral. Distance between borders. Our naval strength is not enough. It's going to be very challenging. The Diplo Rep guy, I think we'll need to hire him. That'll be like the one chance we might have. We'll lower our army maintenance since I believe we start off with a truce. With the... No, we don't. We have no truce with the Ottomans. So as soon as they fabricate their claim on us, they'll probably come and take Constantinople. That's gonna suck. We might just die, like, instantly. Yellow morale. That's new. I guess that's letting us know, what? That it's going to go down? That it's not at full would probably be the answer. So the only thing I can think of tactfully that we could maybe do is if we could somehow get the Byzantine armies somewhere that they can't cross a strait and then somehow have a large enough navy to protect against it. I don't know. We might also be better off protecting trade here in the capital node. We only have 6%, is it? No. we have 28%. I was hoping that that 28% would actually be in this list. But this is still pretty good. Let's see. Bringing more wealth into the node, or protecting trade ourselves in the node and trying to increase it that way. Both would probably be good. But diplomatic reputation might get us the alliances that we need to actually survive. Maybe. The claim is coming. Very soon. I'm scared. Are you scared? We should be scared. Here, how about you protect trade in the capital? There's also a new button where you can tell your navies to go home during war, so if you get declared upon, they don't just get killed. Since we know they're going to come here, and they're actually positioning themselves to come kill us, I think what we should do is grab our navy, and just get these men off this island. There's no way we're going to survive at this point, so let's do this. We will, Mamluks, please, do you want to become my friend? You're never going to become my friend. I don't think either of them are, actually. Georgia's probably more likely, and they can't do anything to help us, so... Okay, let's get everyone off that we can. And then ferry them down to, like, Crete. We're not going to be able to get military access. That's owned by Venice. How about Naxos? I'm going to hide my men in Naxos. Hey, more military power. That's nice. Interesting that we're just getting random things. Albania was just pieced out by the Ottomans. Full annexation was demanded. So they've just finished their war here. They start off at war with them. They already have that as a core. And they're probably about ready to come and attack us. They have their claim on us. Here comes the war declaration. I just know it. Alright, let's get our navy all together. Grant aid or lose admin power. I think we, ooh, that's annoying. I think we need the Diplo-Rep guy. And we just gained 50 admin points. But money is so inconsequential in the long run, I think. Let's go pick up the remainder of our army. Try to make sure that we don't lose it all. Alliance offer from Serbia. Well, hey, it's somebody. We accept. We'll take almost any alliance at this point. Can we get an alliance from Georgia? Yes, please. Can we get an alliance from Wallachia? Yes, please. We'll unite the little guys. You must honor the call. We have 5 out of 4 diplomatic relations. That's right, we have a vassal. Shoot. Well, if we can't cancel military access with Naxos while we've got troops there, but they're safe-ish there, because if the Ottomans declare war on us, they would have to ask for military access here, and I don't know that Naxos would give it to them. We know they're going to come kill us soon. The only thing we can really do is... Hey, they're at war with the Golden Horde and the Timurids. Good. They'll be distracted for a while. Cool, cool. Alright, well, I'm going to take a break here. I do look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thank you for watching, everyone. And as always, if you like this type of video and you like EU4, click the like button, leave a comment, do that kind of thing. It helps out a lot on the first video of a series in particular, because that's how YouTube determines where to put videos in search results. So if you think this is a good video and you like watching this kind of stuff, do click the like button. It helps out quite a bit. So I look forward to seeing you again soon. Thanks for watching. See you in a bit.